Well, hello and a warm welcome back to the Andrew Eborn Show with me, Andrew Eborn, and my special guest. We're going all the way down under to see Sev Clarke. How are you doing, Sev?
I'm well, thanks.
And how's life in Australia at the moment?
A little bit chilly. We've had some rather bad storms which have pushed over a few forests and that. I've got a couple of big trees down on my bit of land, and the roads have been cut. But otherwise, we're going reasonably well.
Excellent. Well, what we've been trying to look at in these series is highlighting in very easy to understand bite-sized pieces what the main sort of issue facing the planet at the moment are, but not just all about doom and gloom. We're looking at a number of the solutions. Now, talk to me, what are we going to be looking at in this episode?
We're looking at a variant of the Sunny scheme, one which is sited in Humberside, UK. That's the best place to have a renewable energy and hydrogen hub, and I'm going to show you how it can be done.
Fantastic. Well, Humberside will be delighted. They will be on this edge of their seats to find out a bit more about this. So what is the main problem? Talk to me about the problem that this addresses.
Okay, the biggest problem, as we all will know, is we're continuing to burn fossil fuel and their emissions are going up. We're getting food shortages caused by climate change. There are delays in moving towards an economy based on electrification and hydrogen. There's insufficiency and high cost of the biochar which we need for soil remediation. And we've got a lot of governments have got deficient visioning of hydrogen infrastructure and its use.
And talk to me then about your solution to that, Sev.
Okay, well, most of us have been taught by the media and others that natural gas is either a transition fuel or a bad thing. That actually isn't the case. Counterintuitively, natural gas can be made a carbon neutral or even a carbon negative resource. This can be done by using spare renewable energy to split methane into hydrogen and nanocarbon products. Hence, existing gas pipelines and LNG carriers can be used to transport the hydrogen embodied in methane, whilst efficient high voltage direct current power lines are used to transport renewable energy within and between countries. Hydrogen and carbon dioxide recovered from natural gas can be fermented to make weather-independent protein, and emissions-free blue-green hydrogen will allow the net zero carbon transition to occur decades earlier than it would otherwise.
And so talk to me then about the method. How does it achieve all of this?
Okay, there's a company called HIROC, HIIROC, and a few other organisations which use things called plasma torches, which are electrically powered torches, very hot torches, powered by renewable energy, can be used on site and on demand to generate hydrogen and a variety of high value carbon products, including graphene and biochar or geochar. The pure geochar can be trucked on farm, mixed with water, manure and a gelator, and injected into the subsoil. There it stays, absorbing yet more water and nutrients to provide a perfect microbiome for plant roots and therefore more forest biomass.
And looking at then, I mean, we looked at the problems, here's the solution. What would you say the main net benefits are of this?
Okay, it provides a low carbon future for the natural gas industry, thereby mobilising their vast resources to good purpose. It allows the vast ebullient, bubbling greenhouse gases, captured by the ice shield technology, which we've talked about before, to be usefully employed, replacing drilling. It allows relatively cheap blue-green hydrogen to replace coal in metal refining and in fossil fuels made produce fertilizers. Emission-free protein production from natural gas will replace some emissions-intensive operations, such as those from ruminant feedlots, like cattle, and it should also lessen pressure on krill, bushmeat, and fish stocks, other things being equal. So it really has a lot of net benefits.
Brilliant. Well, what I love about this series, as they say, it's basically flattening the learning curve, because the way that you embrace technology is really understanding the problems, looking at some of those solutions, and then working together, because we're all involved with this, aren't we?
Well, it's going to affect us all, so we all better be involved. We can do our own little things in our own homes. That'll help, but it's not enough. We can cut our emissions. That'll help, but it's not enough. What we really need is negative emissions, like some of these technologies we've been talking about, and to cool the world by various means while we get our emissions and the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere under control. And we can do it. It just takes a bit of effort and a bit of clear thinking and a little bit of finance.
There we go, all of those things. And to find out more details, do trundle along to envisionation.org. It's evolving. It's, as we say, it's organically evolving the site. More and more videos are going to populate the site with information, giving you headlines about some of these solutions. And also, if you'd like to find out more, you can get directly in touch. Details are on the website. Go along to envisionation.org and do it now. But for me, for now, and to my wonderful guest, Sev, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.